Hello and welcome to episode 55 of Kitze. Today is Monday, 8th of April at 3:42, and for some reason I started with sharing my screen. I didn't mean to do that, but fuck it. In this podcast, I'm talking about my personal self-development journey, trying to make it in life, whatever that means. We're going to discuss productivity, habits, startups, etc. And if it's a cup of tea, walk with me. And I butchered that because Russian. If you're new here, my name is Kitze. I'm the founder of Sizzy, browser for developers, Benji the Life OS, and Zero to Ship, the course that will help you finally ship your SaaS. Send me some questions in the comments and I'll answer them in a future episode. So let's do my review in Benji's sleep time and sleep score. I don't know why I keep saying that this is a review in Benji when Benji doesn't have sleep stats, but I went to sleep on time yesterday, so it was before 11 p.m. So that's good, getting back in shape with the sleep. Today I'm moving back to the bedroom and we're gonna find ways to make our baby sleep in her crib instead of sleeping with us. So I moved one of the 7 books that we bought regarding babies and sleeping, and I took it from the bookshelf and I put it on a desk, meaning in the next couple of months we will read a couple of pages from that book. It's gonna happen soon, hopefully, maybe. But anyway, I decided today, like this cannot go on because it's bad for the baby to get used to sleeping in the bed, and it's bad for the big baby to get used to falling asleep with 7 episodes of Modern Family. And the laptop is back. Who would have said, right? Kitze says something undo. How do you say undo, but in past tense? Reverts the decision a week later. So I got the laptop because we kept having these lemon meetings with my wife at night, just using her laptop. And a lot of times, I want to do something, I simply cannot use my phone for tasks. It's our anniversary this week, and just to research gifts and stuff and whatever, if I need to do this on a phone, murder me. I don't know how people do it. So I was like, I cannot keep being without a laptop. So I brought it back, and for one night, I realized I haven't opened YouTube in a really long time. So when I just opened YouTube, I just got sucked into so many directions. There was rap beef happening between Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. So I just got super deep into YouTube and Reddit and drama and reading and whatever. And for a couple of days, I was staying until 2 a.m. And I was like, oh my God, this is freedom. But then I would wake up and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so groggy. I'm so tired. I don't like this at all. So today I stayed until 10:30ish, I think. And I turned on Cold Turkey Blocker on the laptop. And I'm like, I'm not going to put this on the attic, but it's going to be available from 4 p.m. until 9 p.m. every day. And I don't want to do the strict window of being available for 2 hours because I hated that one. So for now, I'm going to start with just saying sleep times and after work time, and it locks. So we're going to see how long it's going to last. But I slept on time today. I'm going to sleep in the bedroom. I'm going to keep using the headphones in case the baby wakes up. So hopefully the headphones were working in the beginning. Maybe they'll work again now. We'll see. So that's the sleep time. Hydration, I'm not tracking it. I'm honestly not using Benji as much as I should. And I told you I'm going to keep it 100% real on the podcast. I'm not going to, tell you that it's the greatest and best thing ever. And I realized that you got to have a lot of willpower to keep track of all of these things. You remember the contacts widget. Let me just see if I can show you everything here. Yeah. So I haven't checked any of these things. I've been contacting, and I literally saw most of these people yesterday, and I've been in touch and whatever, but just logging this in Benji is because I stopped showing it on the podcast. Usually when I had 5-10 minutes for the podcast of preparation, I would go and clean up the screen and make sure that I log my hydration and blah blah blah. When I stopped doing it and stopped showing that in the podcast and stopped having time to organize Benji before the podcast, I'm not doing it because I don't have allocated time in the I realize that the brain just if it's Twitter, if it's YouTube, if it's whatever, just the brain is drawn to that, and it's never gonna be okay, now it's time to organize stuff. After work and after I have lunch and after we go and walk my daughter and whatever, I'm never gonna come home, sit on the couch and be yes, time to log the last time I called my grandma. Usually it's let's open and scroll something fun, right? So there's never a time to check your habits and to do this and to do that unless I allocate special time for it. And for me, that time was before the podcast, but now because it's gone, it's just gone. I also started swapping, I had that alarm in the mornings to 10:30. Basically, I had stream until 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, I go have my breakfast for 30 minutes. 10:30, I upload a podcast for 30 minutes, and that's it. Now that uploading a podcast is a script, which automates most of the things, I also stopped doing mindful breakfast. Like, I hate how many cycles of this I'm going to go through. But I realized, just looking at this Pomodoro screen and realize how many breaks and shit that I had before, I'm like, fuck it. I don't want to have more time. You can see, let's see how I started. Like a couple of days ago, when I started this, what was it, Tuesday when I started this. It was like 4 hours 20 minutes, like too many breaks, too many empty spots here. And I was like, fuck it, I want to do like above 5 hours every day. And as you can see, I'm doing 5 hours. And how I do it is I take my salad, I take my breakfast from upstairs, and I eat it here during my Twitter break. So instead of just having a dedicated Twitter break and whatever, I just open, come back later. I have 5 minutes of Twitter or Reddit or whatever I was browsing today while eating the salad. So I would take a bite from my food and just scroll a little bit and take a bite from my food and try to, otherwise I go upstairs and I get too distracted and I play with my daughter. And it's like 30 minutes, which I cannot afford during my working hours. So now I moved the uploading of the podcast like after the cold shower. Like cold shower is one of the things that I'm super consistent with. And the workouts have been going great, thankful for the bet with Zico. Yesterday we were out with my parents and everyone was eating sweets and they were eating ice cream, and then my mom made sweets and everyone was eating that shit. And I've been just thinking about my bet with Zico and basically the promise that I made to my daughter. That's like the one thing that I wrote on the thing, and I photocopied it and I have it in my gym that for 2 years until she has sweets, I'm not going to have sweets. So I'm not even thinking about it, but yeah, I've been consistent with the workouts, with the sweets, and with the cold showers, and with the sauna. Shit, I'm not sure if I turned off the sauna or not, so I'm gonna go and check. All right, it's turned off. Sorry if my energy is a little bit down. I've been doing the insanity workout again. Like yesterday, I did only biceps focus workout because I didn't sleep much yesterday. And if I didn't do a workout yesterday, like I would have lost my bet with Zico because we said 3 trainings per week. So last week I did 1 high intensity interval training of insanity, and yesterday I did biceps, and today I did another interval training of insanity. It was called pure cardio. And my energy is down because this like kicks the shit out of you, dude. But I got surprised, honestly, that the people in the video, like they're super fit and you can see all sorts of lines that your boy doesn't have. And they were taking more breaks than me. I mean, the guy was like, come on, go ahead, take a break. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, I can't do this. It's very hard. It's very draining. But I was just surprised, just looking at my heart rate is like 160, but my body and face don't show it. It's not like I'm dying out there. So that felt nice. But then I did the sauna. Almost like, I think I fell asleep a couple of times because I'm super fucking tired. And now I'm like, I can't wait to have a meal and just get this podcast over with, honestly. So the trainings has been going good. The checking of habits and tasks and whatever, like I'm back to the old, messy fucking shit. I've been trying to keep it focused in the morning to just do coding for like until 10 o'clock. But because I lost the break point for having breakfast and I lost the break point for uploading the podcast, and I'm like, okay, I can code a little bit more. And then I just get lost in it. And I canceled the Tina, but they're like, let's just do a call and whatever. And I told them, no, I want to cancel. Like, I don't need a call. But the assistant is still here. So today I just avoided Slack for the entire day because I'm like, oh, I don't want to deal with that. So I want that to be over soon. And I totally forgot that the AppSumo, we moved the deadline for launching AppSumo, but they're like the deadlines for the content stay the same. So the deadlines haven't changed. And tomorrow is my birthday. And I wanted to take a day off, but it seems like I would have to work on the content for AppSumo, Kill Me, Murder Me. So the guy, he fucked me sideways. I'm just opening the Slack right now. And I asked him, are you here? Asking him if we can postpone this for a day because it's my birthday or whatever. And he says, yes, I'm here. And then he goes offline. Kill me, stab me, murder me, take my eyes out. It's all good. So tomorrow I'm going to spend most of my day working on CZ content because like, I did the golden retriever thing again, where they give me a list of bugs that I need to fix. And I did that and I fixed most of their bugs, but I just got slightly sidetracked into improving the photo studio of CZ and changing the UI. So now CZ has like 17 tasks started and none of them are finished to be packed into a new update. So if they're like, did you fix the bugs? And I'll be like, I cannot be like, yeah, because they're going to be like, okay, let us download the update. I'm like, in order to download the update, I would have to finish all of the other side tangents that I started in the app. So now I feel like not only that my energy is down from the workout, I also feel like I'm getting sucked into this, state. I don't know how to call it, where I'm not sharing my demos on Twitter. I'm not working according to my goals. I'm just very deep into one task and I'm afraid to pop my head up above the surface and be like, oh fuck. Like it's like, when I pop my head up above the surface, it's like shooting and bombs and it's like and explode. And I'm like, no, let me just go back underground and work on this fucking bug and I'll deal with this mess later. And You know, the more I postpone going up there, just like, oh shit, there's there's a hill of poop. What the fuck? When oh, that's my email. Okay, I'll clean it up maybe on Thursday. And it's just like a fucking cycle that I'm fucking tired of, dude. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, as I said, I even uninstalled Cold Turkey right now in panic. Like when I saw that app Sumo message, and I'm like, fuck, I made my laptop lock and I made my computer lock. What if I need to do I think I'm gonna work tonight and just do the Sizzy content tonight just to get ahead of it and maybe take half of my birthday off tomorrow. Because I mean, I'm not planning to work after 4 p.m. tomorrow. We're gonna go and celebrate and everything. But I would really like to finish this on time. And I did the thing where I have a deadline, but I still do it on the day of the deadline or day before the deadline. It's just like classic fucking Kitze. And I really wanted Sissy to have the new features before I record the content for them, but I'm not going to be able to, because if I record with the new UI and then then I'm not able to ship the update, fuck it, dude. It's too complex, whatever. Fasting has been going great because it's part of the bet with Zico. Weight, I like how I look. I see progress for the fucking first time, dude. I see some visual progress. And but I haven't been measuring my weight. I have no fucking idea why. Like that habit is like completely dead for me. Like it was such a natural thing for me to go to the toilet and then immediately just measure myself. I stopped doing it for God knows whatever fucking reason. As I said, workouts have been going fine. I even wanted, like, I finished the Insanity last for like 45 minutes and I had 15 more minutes. And I'm like, I want to go to the sauna, but it doesn't align with my, like alarms and everything. And I'm going to go in the sauna and the alarm's going to ring. So I'm like, let me work out a bit more. So I was hanging on the bar and I was like, okay, I'm going to do Ab Reaper X. And from all the videos that play on the freaking Apple TV, the Ab Reaper X one, like all of them are torrented. And Ab Reaper X one didn't play for some fucking reason. Like I'm using this app called Infuse Player, which is like a UI for Plex server. So I have a Plex server with all of my workout videos. So it was playing. I would try like a movie and a TV show and whatever. Everything was playing, but try to play the Ab Reaper X and it wasn't playing. And I'm like, even the universe doesn't want me to have abs, so fuck it. But at least I showed the will. Like I cannot tell you, like Insanity is a really, really hard workout. Like they have something today. There was an exercise called level 2 drills where you like you go down, you do 8 push-ups, you go up, you jump, you go down, you do 8 push-ups, you go up and jump. And like I repeated 4 cycles of that and just slam my face on the ground. I'm like, I don't know how these people can do more. And then I wait for the people on the video to do 1 more sets. And then I try to do 1 more and then I die. And then they make you do boxing and jumping and a bunch of shit. And the guy's like, okay, back to the push-ups. But you go down and you spread, like anytime you do the push-up, you do it with like a little jump where you like spread your feet when you go down and then you go like this. And then you go down and then you go like that. And I had no fucking idea what my point was, but it was basic. Yeah, it's a really hard cardio mixed with push-ups, mixed with jumping and a bunch of other shit. And I'm glad that I showed the will after all of that. I'm like, I have 15 more minutes, let me do abs. So I had the strength in me. It's just the fucking video didn't play. So instead of that, I used my thing that I rarely use, the one for hanging upside down, that I have it outside the gym. And I was hanging on the bar for a while. And then I went in the sauna. So workouts have been going great. And I'm not going to lose this bet. I have like 7 more weeks. And I need to be below 90 kilos and I need to do 3 trainings per week. So it's going to fucking happen. Also, shout out to Zico, who's been a little bit inspiring. Like I have him on my Apple Fitness and the fucking lunatic is biking for 4 hours on highways. And as soon as you think he's done, the next day he's going to run 20K and he's winning climbing competitions. Like he was the nerdiest nerd 3 weeks ago. But that's what a breakup does to you. Like it's the classic lawyer up, gym, hit the gym scenario. When people get a divorce or they break up and whatever, is a classic Reddit lawyer up, hit the gym. He's doing the thing and he's been motivating. Like I don't get motivated when I see like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger doing some shit. I get motivated when a fucking nerd wins a climbing competition or bikes for 4 hours without dying. And you're like, oh fuck, I can do this too, you know? Anyway, meals have been doing great. I haven't had a cheat meal this week, even though I said like 1 cheat meal per week, because I had one on Monday. I had like 3 burgers. So that was, last week. So now this week I deserve another cheat meal. Probably I'm going to have it for my birthday tomorrow. That's the plan. Pomodoros. Yeah, here are the Pomodoros for today. We have a few more minutes. Pomodoros, I'm not as detailed in writing like what I was doing, but I've been basically working on this morning. Oh shit. And this is a story that didn't want to get into today, but let's just keep it like I'll leave you with this short story and then I'm going to go into details in the next one. I was supposed to get some prunes for my daughter because she has some stomach issues, and we couldn't find organic ones. So I was like, fuck it, fuck it, kill me, dude. I'll get the car. I'll go to the mall or a couple of places until I find prunes. And then my wife calls me and she's like, hey, it's whatever. She calls me like, you don't need that. And she's like, don't forget, like you have money from my parents that they gave you for your birthday, so you can buy yourself anything you want, bro. And the golden retriever in my brain, just something clicks. It's like anything I want. I mean, I'm wasting money all the time and I can buy myself anything that I want at all times. But when someone gives you permission, it's like, this is like, fuck you. Like, it's like, whatever. You can do whatever the fuck with your money. And I was just like, I went out to buy prunes and I came back home with an Android phone. It's like fucking hilarious, dude. And I love this shit. So I'm going to leave you there. Like, I'm not going to go in details about which phone is it and what am I doing with it and blah, blah, blah. I'm just super happy that I got the Android phone. So Benji now works on Android and I've been building a new version of it because I use it on my Android phone. And after that, I focused on Sizzy and I was working on the Sizzy UI all day. So yeah, that is the kind of day review. What else did I want to tell you? I'll tell you more about the Android phone. I've been obsessed with the hip hop drama the entire weekend. I've been bumping the diss track from J. Cole to Kendrick Lamar. I felt proud of J. Cole. And today the motherfucker comes out on stage and he apologizes, saying he couldn't sleep for 2 days. And he backs down and he deletes the song from all streaming services. Kind of fucking ruined my day. Be a man of your word. If you diss someone, diss them until the fucking end. Don't back down. Go on stage and be like, it seems like God was talking through me or whatever the fuck bullshit he said. And yeah, no one disses like Eminem. Eminem disses you and then you switch careers, dude. He doesn't go on stage and just like, actually, I mean, the other thing. Whatever. 1 minute left. My Android phone just rang an alarm. I fucking love this thing. Yeah, so I spent the weekend on that, some family time. Today, before I deleted Cold Turkey Blocker, I locked coding. Like at 10 a.m., I'm going to lock coding until noon. Just so I, don't overdo it and I continue doing my other shit in life. And I completed the first week of the bet with Zico. I guess I don't want my computer... Whoa. I think Cold Turkey Blocker is not running, son. It's not going to block me. Yes, I deleted it. But I still feel like it's going to lock. And I get this feeling of shit, I don't have time. But anyway, I said I'm going to finish at 4 p.m. and we have lunch scheduled with my wife at 4 p.m. I don't want to stay more, even though this is not going to lock. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry for the short podcast, and I'll see you in the next one. You donuts. Bye-bye. See ya.